Hey everyone, I'm super excited to read the Christian Gift Book of the Month. You may have received a different book, but this one is the Christian book and it's called Bob the Bird. Let's go see what Bob the Bird does. Bob the Bird. One day, Bob the Bird went to visit his friend. First, he flew to the farm to see Kevin the quail. The farm? Let's go see Kevin, hey? Come and see the farmer, said Kevin. You won't believe it. Look how worried Kevin looks. I wonder what the farmer's doing. He has sown his crops, but every day he worries. What if it doesn't rain? What if the plants don't grow? What if I don't have enough food for my family? Poor fellow, doesn't he have a Father in heaven, like the one who cares for the birds? Oh, they're all so worried. Even the birds are worried for Farmer. Bob said goodbye to Kevin and flew to town to see Penelope the pigeon. Let's go see. Come and see the butcher, said Penelope. You won't believe it. You see all of the meat hanging up in the butcher shop? He says his sausages are all beef, but I've seen him fill them. They're half sawdust. Every day he worries. If I don't go cut corners, I'll go broke. If I go broke, I'll lose my shop. If I lose my shop, I'll lose my reputation as a respectable businessman. Poor fellow, doesn't he have a Father in heaven that looks after him like the birds? Look how worried the butcher is. It was getting late, so Bob said goodbye to Penelope and flew off to visit his old friend Ozzy the owl. Come and look, said Ozzy. You won't believe it. She does an honest day's work, then stays up late every night worrying. Look at the lady. She's worrying. What has she got here? Some coins. What if the prices go up? What if my wages go down? What if I fall asleep and someone takes my money? Doesn't she have a Father in heaven that looks after us like the birds? The next day, Bob saw a crowd of worried people. Look at all their faces. They're so worried about something. He felt sad because they didn't seem to have a Father in heaven who cared for them. Poor Bob. But in the middle of the crowd was one man who looked happy. Wow, he does. Don't worry about your life, he said. Don't worry about having something to eat or wear. Life is more than food and clothes. Who could this be? Don't worry. Do you have worries? This man is saying, don't worry about them. Life is about having family and friends. Look at the birds in the sky. They don't plant or harvest. They don't even store grain in barns, yet the Father in heaven feeds them. What? Think about that. All the birds that are flying around. They don't plant the seeds and eat the seeds, yet they have so much food for their tummies and they have a safe place to live in the nest in the trees. And the Father in heaven gives them all of those good things. I wonder what the Father in heaven gives you. Hooray! The people do have a Father in heaven who cares for them. Look at Bob. He's so happy now. He's not worried about the people because he knows, just like the Father in heaven looks after him, gives him food to eat, a place to live, the Father in heaven can give you a place to live and yummy, yummy food to eat. if only they would believe it. I wonder what you're worried about. I wonder if you were to talk to the Father in heaven and if He could take that for you. He can take all your burdens and worries. If you want to learn more about this next page talks about how the Father in heaven can do that. Maybe you could ask your mum and dad to read your book with you. That was such a great story. Thank you for letting me read it with you. See you next time.